Hi guys, so why do you mind this one? Titanium, the founder of Investing MMT and the co-founder of Pure MMT for the 100% Beyond the Memes. Let's do an update on Bitcoin. Let's go back in time. Let's go back on December 21st, 2017. On Investing MMT, I posted that you should be very cautious, that catastrophe was possibly coming. And a lot of people back then, they just kind of discarded what I was saying. They were like, yeah, whatever. As you can see, only 68 people saw this post, and 2 people actually liked it. Okay, now think about that. Nobody wanted to hear that Bitcoin was going to take a crap. Bitcoin is the future. It's blockchain. It's Amazon is going to adopt it, and whatever other kind of nonsense people were talking about. Well, here's reality. Okay. Um, what can I say about it? I've been telling you for months now. It's now down 63%. The next target is going to be down 71%, around 5,500. It's pretty ugly. It's gotten ugly, and this is where I told everybody, hey, be careful. Nobody wanted to hear it. There's people that will tell you, buy the dips, buy the dips, buy the dips, buy the dips, right? Buy the dips. Yeah, look, you're making money. Ooh, look, you buy the dips, you're making money. Where are you now? Everybody that is bought up here, everybody is in a losing position right now. Okay? Everybody. All these people. All the way back here, and that's back to... Let me fix this. Back to November 2nd, 2017. Alright? Down a lot of money. If you do it in reverse, they're down 167%. Remember those guys? Oh, it's up 1,000%, it's up 2,000%, it's up 3,000, it's up this, yeah, okay. That's nice and it's cute and it sounds great and everybody, hops in. But what they miss is that you're always 100% from zero. No matter what the number is, you're always 100% from zero. So, if you were to do the same calculation in reverse, as we just did, you know that everybody now that bought up here has lost 63% of their money. So if you had $100,000, you lost $62,000, $63,000. You can sit here and say, well, Nick, you don't have to be a jerk about it. We all lost our money. Yeah, okay, I don't. But I want you to remember this. I want you to remember me telling you this. Because all you Bitcoin jerks came into my channel, into my YouTube channel, into my Investing MMT channel, telling me how it is, that I don't understand. It is you that don't understand. I've been doing this far too long for you to come in here and tell me what is right, and how I don't see things, and how I don't see the future, and that it's only profit money, or it's you bought it at $300. That's another one. It's money that you can lose. It's okay, right? There's no amount of money that anybody possesses that is up for you to lose. Okay? This is a fallacy. This is what degenerate gamblers tell each other to feel good. And then the other little morons that listen to that say, well, no, that kind of makes sense. I do have an extra $300 I can throw away. You know what? Why don't you send that $300 to me? Okay? Send that money to me. Send that $1,000 to me. Because I'll make money with it. Or at least I'll go out partying with it. Okay? Don't fall for these tricks. Do not fall for these tricks by these scam artists.
Me?
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it. It's
hundreds of
$200 trillion. Okay. We got
I didn't count it.
Tyler Durden, a.k.a.
You think this guy gives a fuck about you? He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't care about you. Okay? He's going to grab a whole bunch of $100 bills, wave it around the camera, and make you think that, hey, why don't you buy the dips? Hey, why don't you buy the dips?
Investment. Common sense meter at an all-time low on planet Earth. No, Ty, I don't want to buy Bitcoin when it drops. Why? You want to buy it high, right? You're that genius that buys high. Some people go, am I?
Yeah, you see that? Try to make you feel guilty for not buying when it's going down. You want to go buy now? You want to go buy down what, $13,000? He's been selling you this fucking scam for God knows how long, right? Buy the dips, buy the dips, buy the dips. Guess what? You're down. You keep being down. Every time you buy, you're down. Look at that. 484,000 views. Wow. Anyway, enough of this clown. I wish people would just learn not to listen to these fucking scam artists. Whatever. Let's get on with it. So, Bitcoin, what is it doing? Well, it's starting to accelerate to the downside. There's less and less people who are interested in Bitcoin. They don't want to buy, and bunch of people came out with this idea that, I'm going to diversify. I'm going to sell my gains in Bitcoin, and then I'm going to go buy 1,000 other little Bitcoins, and I'm going to become rich like this because I'm going to diversify. Another key word. Vocabulary is important. If I diversify, that means that all of them have to go down, and that's not going to happen because I'm being a prudent investor. Because I'm an investor, right? You never invested anything in your life. I'm an investor, and I'm going to diversify. All right. Key word: diversification. Reality. If you're diversifying in cryptos, if one goes down, all of them go down. I think a lot of you have figured that out by now. Right? That was just some stupid little word that somebody came up with, and makes people feel smart, and that they're doing the prudent thing because they're investors too. Diversification is, if you go out and you buy utility stocks, or you go buy real estate, or you go buy, wood or something. That's diversification. Diversification is not, I'm going to go buy a whole bunch of other little cryptos, 1,500 of them, with my profits, and then only to watch your profits go away, and then watch your own money go away, and then you blow out your account, and then you walk away. And that's what's been happening in Bitcoin. Okay, a lot of these know-it-alls, prudent investors, they went out there, they made some money, got all greedy, lost that money. They said, well, it's going to come back, put more money to work, blew that out, and then walked away. And the people that were selling Bitcoin didn't realize that it's going to affect all the other little diversifications that they made. And then that started to fall down. And then what happened? Well, if you have people who are blowing themselves out, and you have people selling Bitcoin all the way down, okay, because they're diversifying, what's going to happen? It's going to create this vacuum, and it's going to suck everything down. And now you have a majority of the people who are left, hoping, who haven't blown themselves out, holding a bag of shit. And all of those people are starting now to sell because they're just saying, look, there's no buyers. And there's not going to be any buyers. So what we're seeing now is that you're getting the waves are coming down, okay, and it's starting to accelerate to the downside. Okay, there's an acceleration that is going on. People are starting to puke it up. So this is a potential area where there might be some buyers. Remember, in anything, okay, nothing is going to go straight down. Nothing. And there will be a point where you're going to see some buyers come in, only for them to become sellers later, but there will be some buyers that come in. Okay, and I've identified these key areas. One is down here around 7,000. The other, and the next stop is 5,500. And let's hope, for people's sake, listening to this Thai idiot, that it does hold. Because if it doesn't, then you're going back down to 1,000. Okay, the whole thing is just going to go boom, boom. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's continue to look at what is going on. So, this is a potential area of reversal. We could get a little bit further downside, okay, somewhere around the 7,000 area, and we might see another pop-up near the top of this area, okay, in this channel. And then we will start looking for the downside again. So, if you are a trader and you actually really do know what you are doing, you could nibble a little bit. you know, at some point in these areas. If you can buy here, then you should be expecting to buy down here too. All right, that's the thought process you should have in your head. Alternatively, if everybody just starts puking it out all up, and we just go into an accelerated collapse, and that's why it's very dangerous, right? Then this is just going to continue to just go straight down, and it's over. It's done. Okay, at least for a while. You're going to get a bounce. You're going to get a bounce. At some point, all Eiffel Towers, they come down and then they bounce because they find buyers somewhere. The hope comes back into play and then it collapses again. Just the way it works. As I said in previous videos, that once it breaks the structure, that all of these people that are going to puke it up are more likely than not going to puke it up to the downside on the bottom of this channel. That is very likely. Okay. The other thing to remember is that I said once we fall back into structure, and I was talking about this right in here. If you fall back in here, more likely than not, we're going to test the bottom. That's happened. Again, you guys think I'm guessing or I'm doing something, you know, I have a crystal ball. I don't. I don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you what's likely to happen, and that's based on knowledge of understanding bare knuckle charting, something that I've developed. You've seen I've done it in real time, not after the fact, like a lot of these little experts out there. They always do it after the fact. No, I do it in real time, and I do that on my Patreon page as well. And here's the address: patreon.com/mindthisone. You're more than welcome. It's $5 a month. Okay, I'm not out to make money off of your $5 a month. Okay, but I do want to keep the trolls out. And if you're gonna come in here and troll, you're gonna get a rude awakening. Okay, because I will ban you. I will first trash talk you, and then I'm gonna ban you. Next, don't think that you're gonna come into my Patreon and you think I'm going to give you trading signals. I don't give trading signals. Okay, I tell you areas of potential reversals and shorts and longs and so on, more for the educational purpose of understanding what I do in bare knuckle charting. Don't come in here thinking I don't give trade signals. Okay, that's not what I do. I teach you how to understand charts. I teach you how to understand pure MMT, modern monetary theory. Edward Delzio, my partner on Pure MMT, he's the author of the National Debit. You have to buy this book. You have to read it. You have to understand it. You have to, in the sense that if you want to learn, right? You don't have to do anything. You take this understanding of MMT, you apply it to the macroeconomy, you apply it into the real world, and then we take that all that information and apply it into investing. Okay, and we contrast that understanding of macroeconomics with the charting, with the bare knuckle charting. Okay, it's completely independent of each other, so it gives you more clarity. It takes a long time to learn. It takes dedication. You have to apply yourself. If you think you're going to come in here, you're going to, get a couple lessons by watching me do things, and you're going to go off on your own and start doing this, you're sadly mistaken. I'm not selling little subscriptions. Hey, you're going to get rich soon, or little webinars, or little books of support and resistance candlesticks, RSIs and MACDs, and hey, look at all these dollars I made, and look at my Ferrari in the back. Okay, it's not what I do. I teach people how to fish. I tell you who's a scam artist and who's not a scam artist. I've been doing that for a decade. Okay, because I can spot them from a mile away. For some reason, I have that ability. I don't know why. I tell you who's worth listening to, who you can learn from. Okay, and again, the reason that I do this Bitcoin stuff, right, is why, so you guys can understand who the scam artists are. That my method does work. Okay, and it even works in other asset classes, which is where I mainly focus in stock markets, in Forex and commodities, even bonds, right? I'm not going to sell you all profits. I'm not always perfect, okay? I don't do any of those things. I'm legit. I tell you exactly when I buy. I tell you when I sell. I show you what the results are. And if you don't believe me, as soon as you come into our chat on Facebook, that we do everything live, okay, in real time, just ask my subscribers. Come in, ask them. Am I right? Do I do things right or not? More often than not, obviously, right? And if they tell you no, then quickly unsubscribe. You don't pay anything. You don't pay anything. So it's your choice. You guys want to keep listening to these scam artists who's telling you Bitcoin has value and the blockchain that's been around for 10 years and hasn't produced anything than this coin? Go ahead. Yeah, it's your choice. You want to go throw your money away? Go ahead. By the way, I don't tell anybody to use their money. I tell you to go out, get a demo account, and then you use that, okay? Until you learn how to do it successfully for a year. If you want to put your money to work and you're experienced traders, hey, knock yourself out. I don't care. But what I do, I always tell people, demo accounts. Practice, 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 practice. Okay? And this is not for novices. Don't come in here and tell me what what a wave, not a wave, but don't come in here and tell me what is a candlestick and what is support and resistance and all this stuff. Don't if you're in that stage, don't bother, because I'm more advanced. I don't do this basic stuff. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the my calls on Bitcoin. I hope I saved you some money, and I'll make another update if something were to develop here in the near future. Thank you again. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.